Lawmakers in Lincoln appear to be serious about efforts to cut taxes this legislative session. Governor Pillen was joined by a number of lawmakers this morning who will introduce tax relief bills that have Pillen's backing. One proposal would further reduce both the top income and corporate tax rate in Nebraska to 3.99% by 2027. That's lower than the 5.84% lawmakers passed last year. Another bill opens up state funds for tax credits to pay for private school, and taxing state Social Security benefits would also end.
We all agree our kids are our future. This is really critical about workforce development, and it's really critical about transformative tax change. We Nebraskans have to compete better than we have been. We have to compete better with our neighbors.
Another bill would reform the valuation of agriculture land by changing the process to include income potential, which relies on productivity. Lawmakers could also hear a proposal to transition community college funding from property taxes to the state.